Our protests against illegal mining continue on Gauteng's West Rand. Let's get more on the story and cross to SABC News reporter Hasina Gori. Very good afternoon to you, Hasina. What are we seeing on our screens?
Nzinga, good afternoon. We're once again in the West Rand in Gauteng, where the communities have taken to the streets again from the early hours of the morning. We're now at the hostel where community members here believe that some of the illegal miners are living, and what you're seeing here are visuals of some of those shacks which they believe are home to some of the community members are now. I want to try and ask Tabiso Baiki to give you, my colleague, to give you a shot of what's currently taking place here on the ground. We seem to be community members here are in the hostel where we're trying to show you the shacks that are currently being burnt by the community members here. It's quite difficult to get you shots with, some of the community members just really excited to be part of these. I'm going to see if you can.
How come?
Why did you take to the streets today? Why are you here today?
We want to Basotho to leave our country. We must go back to our nation, which is Lesotho. In South Africa here. Me washing my banner. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, viewers. Viewers.
An anger that's coming out from the community. Remember that these incidents have really been sparked by that rape that took place last week here in Krugersdorp in West Village, where 8 women were gang raped, which is alleged to be at least 24 foreign nationals believed to be illegal miners. We've seen almost 200 arrests that were done so far. However, there has not yet been anyone that was connected to this. I want to see if we can give you a sense of the crowd that's here today. It's quite a large number from this community. They've taken to the streets. They've burned certain of the shacks, as well as we know one illegal miner was accosted by the community earlier on and given over to the police. We saw similar scenes in Gauteng this week, where last week, where they also took to the illegal mining operations, going into their places that they've been working at, and trying to find those illegal miners and handing them over to police. Police have been on the ground. We've seen these operations that have been ongoing since last week as well. We've seen the minister as well as seen the provincial commissioner here as well coming to the ground to try and end these operations. We've seen at Motaliville as well as places such as Salt Plaiki, where the police have gone into those communities as well. However, in those specific communities, what police have said has been different is that those communities are harboring these illegal miners and keeping them in their home as well. But these specific communities that we've seen, such as in Gauteng, communities are now. These visuals you're seeing in Nzinga are from Gauteng in the West Rand, where communities have taken to burning these shacks that are believed to be illegal miners that are living in here. We're in the hostel right now. Earlier on, we were in Extension 11, where some of these temporary structures were also burnt earlier. We know that one of these illegal miners were accosted by the community earlier and handed over to police. We've seen similar arrests being done, citizen arrests that were done last week as well. We've seen here someone now trying to put out the fire that is currently being done here at this specific hostel. The community members are trying to stop that person as well. The committee here saying that they're frustrated in Nzinga with the illegal mining and the criminality that they believe that this community has been bringing to this community as well. They are calling for an end to the criminalities and calling on police to do more with regards to those visibility on the ground. We know that the police minister was here this weekend. They were speaking with the communities. There have been imbizos that have been held since last week as well, with the police. I want to see if we can give you a sense, ask Tabiso Paki to give you more of a look of the hostel that we're currently in. We are with the community here who are moving in into the community, as well as seeing as they move, they're going to try and find those that are illegal miners in this area, looking for them. So far, they've yet to find those that are living in the area, but they have started burning those shacks that they believe are homes to those. They said that they found certain of their tools that are, working with. We've seen either the, I'm going to try and show you, let me ask this gentleman to show you the torch that they found inside the shack, to give you a sense of some of the tools that they found here inside one of the shacks, as well as a small hammer that they did manage to find here. They found torches as well, which they believe are some of the tools and equipment that these illegal miners are using to do their specific work. We've seen police go into some of these operations through the week. In some of them, they found a lot of the processing equipment that the illegal miners are using, such as the pendukas. They've also found some of the processing amalgamations, as well as the specific things such as something called a James table, which you see in the police demolish in one of the areas we went to last week. The police have brought an excavator to close up the holes that these specific illegal miners had been using as well. This is just some of the operations we've seen. I want to see if we can speak to some of the community members that are here and get some kind of a sense from them on how they're feeling here today, being in this process. So would you like to speak to me? No, okay. May I Can I speak with you? As someone that lives in this community, how has illegal mining affected you and just living in here?
Those people, the way they are doing this, because of that, it's not good, because they just like to rape the other people. Sometimes they just kill them. So this life is not good, because we as the resistance, we are so afraid of them. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is police doing enough?
Yes, police, they are doing enough, but the way they are doing, sometimes they just can't call them, then they just come late, so which means something wrong.
We've heard from the provincial commissioner as well in Zinga, where he's conceded that this specific operations that were taking place here in the West Rand by the police have been because of the issues. So there are more shacks, we told, so we are going to see if we can go and... The police, we told by the community that they're moving to another area. We're going to try and go with them and ask Tabiso to just give you a sense of where they have moved in. There's more shacks that they believe are being burnt at the moment here in this area. It's shacks that they believe are those of illegal miners that are living in this area. We haven't really seen them accost any of them in this area or do any citizen arrest, as we did see them do in Gauteng. In Zinga, it is an ongoing and developing story. I'm going to give it back to you in studio, and we'll keep you updated as it continues through the day. Back to you in studio.
Hasina Gori giving us an update from the West Rand. They do stay safe as you continue working. Now, government is embarking on a national